again, this is a what have you done for me lately league. And I agree, Sage. Probably 48 hours ago, I had Giannis top 3 in the league. I had the Bucks potentially being a championship contender. I was high on the Bucks. Today, after watching a massive collapse, I feel like I reserve the right to overreact because there's no way I can watch a guy who's supposed to be the best player in the world lose his season like that, and I don't ridicule him at some way in some form of fashion.
You can ridicule him, but you're treating it like you're treating it like it's LeBron. I'll even go there. You're treating it like it's LeBron 2011. Are we gonna ignore everything that the Bucks did? All right. Well, for most people who are not Damo or Skip Bayless, we would not. And for those that would like, what are you talking about ignoring, Sage? First of all, Drew Holiday. All I have to say. That's all. If I have to explain Drew Holiday right now, okay, you got it, my nigga. So Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, shot creation decline already was a thing we've seen, but holy shit, it's way worse than we thought. Fun fact. That dude can't. You're gonna need a different creator. Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis was clutch when Giannis wasn't there, I guess a little bit, but in general, two players that you can't really rely on when Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton are being both mid. So that boy Giannis was hiding a lot of weaknesses. The team got unathletic. I didn't take that in consideration when I made my predictions, but I'm looking at this team. The motherfuckers weren't running. Like, damn it, Jimmy Bam, Gabe Vincent, even at times, just physically dominating these motherfuckers. And I'm not saying Gabe Vincent was Heisman and people, but he just wanted the ball more. The ball was on the ground, he's diving first type shit. Team was not athletic, and I don't like that shit. Y'all know I ain't like them Jazz teams back then. I don't like non-athletic teams. Get that shit out of here. There's a lot.
Are we going to talk about the Bucks hiding Giannis's weaknesses all these years?
I mean, nah, because they didn't do a good job at it, and that brings me to Coach Bud. like that's good. No, we're not, because Coach Bud is the number one criminal here, and y'all are gonna spend this on Giannis, and Giannis does deserve slack. I think.
Coach Bud is the
and 60% everybody else, because god damn it. We said it on the Souls and Sage video. If you didn't see it, go check it out. Hilarious. But that motherfucker had 2 timeouts. He didn't have a timeout. That month, I'm laughing. He came to cap. That motherfucker had 2 timeouts. Dog. What? In 2K. You play 2K. You know 2K, sometimes you go timeout and then it doesn't advance, so you have to call it again. Mm-hmm. You know he could have got away with it in 2K, right? Like, he could have did that. You could have drawn up a play if you felt like it was about to steal, call another timeout. You could have, even prior to that, you could have had Giannis do the jump ball. So many fucking decisions that he time and time again missed out. Hell, even the 0.5, he's a pussy for not calling a timeout. It's the draft tonight, so whenever we pivot to football or live react, this will be the nice warm up for that. Pete Carroll didn't get fired for it. It ruined the franchise, but I'm not saying Pete Carroll's a bad coach. I'm bringing him up to say that sometimes you make that one play, you got to go. Bud, get the fuck up on out of here, bro. You got more than one play, but you got to go, bro.
That 0.5 shit isn't even like him being pussy. I mean, it kind of is, but that was just a bad decision, and he just pretty much gave up on regulation.
Yeah,
which I think for a head coach of a championship team with the game tied with 0.5, number one, I've seen Derek Fisher hit a shot at 0.4, and number two, like I said on all the platforms, he could have lobbed it up and got a foul on a tie game. Like
I said,
Middleton did it a couple years ago.
Yeah, Middleton did it a couple years ago. And Giannis, granted, it wasn't clutch time, but Giannis won you a championship off of a lob. What are we doing?
Hey, and why is Giannis getting slack? Because his goofy ass could have easily called the timeout too. Let's not act like coaches are exclusive to timeouts. No, if you was really a hooper, if you was really clutch, if you really had basketball IQ and not just tall, dunk, you would have knew to call a timeout.
Oh, now he's an ooga booga.
The way he plays, it might be ooga booga because all he gonna do is run, dunk. Like all he gonna do is run at you. All he does is try to jump over Kevin Love repeatedly. That's why his back hurt now.
So I got a question for you and Souls, man, because I know y'all got a way
Mhm.
deeper bag than this. So let me bring out that bag just so chat understands why I've been laughing this whole time. What about Giannis's bag did you regress? Because y'all were defending said bagless player 2 years
Mhm.
ago, let alone this year.
I
So
was defending him
now,
2 weeks ago.
now we're talking about that his bag is almost like it shrunk. So did his
Mhm.
bag shrink to you?
No,
Is
No, no, no,
okay.
no. It didn't. It didn't
his
shrink.
bag
And I'm
didn't shrink.
still of the stance that you can be a highly effective player without much of a bag, or at least like like relative. Like you don't need a James Harden, Jason Tatum, DeMar DeRozan bag to be like a highly effective player. But when it comes to Giannis, this is the 6th postseason in a row where his lack of a bag, his lack of scoring versatility, has costed his team the series. Period, point blank. I know there's other factors, but I'm looking at a lot of those elimination games. And if Giannis just performed the way, like, instead of shooting 40% from the field, he shot the 55, 50 we're used to, they would have won those games. Period.
So is every disappointment when he doesn't win a championship? Or like how would
No.
you say so? Because I don't know
would
about
say-
6. I don't know about 6.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't know about 6. He just won a championship like 2 years ago. So I don't know about 6. But what I will say is, it's not that his bag regressed. It's just someone turned on the AC in Miami, and his ball shrank. That's what it did for me.
Now
When
that's
you're
my
not-
problem. And now we're on the same page. Nah, he looked.
When-
He's
looked
6'11".
scary.
He could kill me. He could kill me, chat. He looked pussy. Let's
I'll
just call
give
it what
you-
it is. He
yeah.
looked pussy, bro.
All I know is if Giannis get mad at me, I'm gonna get Jimmy, because apparently Jimmy shriveled them testicles up. Because Jimmy Butler had them boys out there scared to make a move. Drew Holiday forgot how to play basketball. He sucked the life out of Drew Holiday. You seen Drew Holiday face getting dogged like that?
Man.
Crazy,
Man,
crazy.
and I'm glad you brought the
Crazy.
trash talk thing up. I don't want to pivot to my Lakers. By the way, I'm not salty. I'm just disappointed, but we were gassed. But nah, that shit talking aspect that makes me want to call Jimmy the GOAT already, bro. Shit talk is dead. I don't know why. I don't know why it's dying. I don't know how it's dying. Niggas only talking they up, bro. Like no sound bites. Literally not talking if you lose. But Jimmy down 6. Yeah, I own you, bitch. Yeah. I did ass own, like you really not that motherfucking guy. Like if you win tonight, I don't give a fuck. Like you a bitch. I own you.
Niggas don't even talk to the media when they lose, bro. That's how I know you pussy for real. Niggas decline Ja Morant for, you know what? I did a lot of caping for Ja Morant this year. I did a lot of Twitter warrior defending for that thug Ja Morant.
God.
That putrid gang member, that fake tough guy Ja Morant. I did a lot of goddamn caping for him just for him to lose. And I ain't doing no interview. But when you win,
That
you
was
right
crazy.
foot creep moonwalking with that bitch ass nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Nigga, get your thug ass on somewhere. Hey, have the ball. Tell your daddy to actually teach you how to be a man for real and stand on what you say. You niggas should not be out here put that shit on and doing all this goofy shit. But when you lose, you walking with your head down, don't want to look a grown man in the eye and stand on the shit you said. You niggas want to pussy tail with your fucking do like Isaiah Thomas, creep in the back, creep on back past people, and not talk to the media after talking all that bullshit. This nigga Dylan Brooks talked up a storm. Oh, I'm the villain. This nigga's the niggler. Nigga dressed like the niggler. He played like the niggler.
Damn well dressed like the nigga.
Damn well dressed like the niggler.
I have a question. I mean,
please go ahead.
Just to test consistency, and maybe he did it on another platform. So I don't know. I don't, if there's anybody that dislikes basketball the most, I think a lot of people would say it's me. Bezos, you said a lot of inflammatory things about Giannis and who he is as a player and all this, that, and the third because of a I guess slightly poor performance. I didn't think last night he had a terrible performance. I think he had some missteps somewhere, but I don't think overall it was a terrible performance. Did you say these things about Jason Tatum the other night?
No, it didn't.
But why not, Bezos? Hold on. And I know why not?
Because I'm a Celtics fan. What the fuck?
And
so inconsistent journalism. That's exactly what I thought.
He's heating up.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought.
But the Celtics season isn't over. I feel like if the Celtics was to lose the series, we'll be back on this platform talking about how Jason Tatum's itty bitty ball shrunk up.
No, hey,
Trust me. No, trust me. On my stream today, I did give Jason Tatum some shit. And if we do lose to the Hawks, yeah, I'm gonna give him some shit.
You gave him some shit. 8 for 21. You gave him some shit for 8 for 21.
No, this is the Hawks fan.
I gave him a lot of I gave him a lot of shit. A whole last segment.
You talked about.
I gave him a whole last segment. I gave him a whole last segment.
Can I get mine off? I just got in here.
All right, bro.
Can I get mine off? Right.
Go ahead, man.
So we talked about, huh?
Oh, my fault.
No. I know. So you talked about Giannis's field goal percentage. Does anybody know what 8 for 21 is? Just guess. If you could guess.
Oh yes,
Dog
it's definitely sub 50. Probably sub 40.
Give us that. Give us the soundboard, Bezos. Give us the soundboard.
What soundboard?
Don't you have that? Don't you
37.
have that?
I'm gonna say 36%.
I got this.
36%.
I got that.
Give us that.
Okay.
What is 8 for 21? Somebody guess.
37.
You gotta be like 37, 65. You gotta be mid 30s.
37%.
Okay.
Hey, quick math, baby. I know my.
It's actually 38. 38. It's 38%. It's 38%. Cut that off. Let me get in his ass.
Hey, yo.
No, I ain't no hey, yo. Can somebody guess? Can somebody guess what 1 for 10 from the field is? Or from the 3-point line is?
Well, if you multiply by 10, the trick is at a 0, that would be 10%.
When are we gonna talk about that though? We spending a lot of time talking about a guy who had a good game. He just got
when he gets eliminated.
Can I get my shit off?
When he gets eliminated, bro. I'm answering your question.
I didn't say anything. I came late. I let you get yours off. Can I get mine off? Right. So we have a lot to say about a guy who had a good game who just got out-hemmed by somebody on the opposite team. When are we gonna talk about a guy who got out-hemmed by not just somebody on the opposite team, but somebody on his own team? When are we gonna talk about that? Are we ever gonna talk about that? When are we gonna talk about that?
I wouldn't go like that.
You know
Me
what?
personally,
it's your birthday. We'll get off of it. We'll get off. We'll get off of it. We'll let you.
I can answer a question if we get eliminated.
I don't want to hear it.
All right. It's cool, bro. It's cool.
No, inconsistent journalism, folks.
That's not inconsistent, bro. Because I wasn't having these conversations until he got eliminated. If Giannis won, I would not be having the smoke.
Okay. All right.
That's a fact. The narrative would be a whole lot different.
I get it.
If that's inconsistent, I guess then, bro. I guess.
No, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
All right, bro. Even though I gave him smoke, but all right, bro.
It's okay. You good? I mean, he got out him by somebody on his own team. He's supposed to be the guy.
Okay.
We just making sure.
Fuck.
We just making sure.
We talk about DeJounte and Trey. All right, man.
Yeah, let's talk about Trey from. Hold on, I pull up Trey from the other night. If that's what is that what you want to do?
You got this coming.
Is that what you want? Is that I'm asking you though? Is that what you want to do?
Hey, man.
Can I ask
series? The whole series? No, I thought one game sample sizes were. You know what I'm saying?
No, but can I ask you a question?
Go ahead, bro.
Is that what you want to do? Is that what you want to do? Is you want to ask Trey about? You know what I'm saying?
About one game? Like like what we've been doing?
Do you want to talk about what do you want to talk about? Let me show you what I want to talk about if we having this conversation.
And here's Young. 5-2.
Now that shit is sad. You know why that's sad? He sat there and he told Jaylen Brown, "I run Atlanta for real." You're just a visitor, pussy. You're from Marietta. We know about you. You damn near where Quavo and them is from.
This Atlanta beef. I don't care about this, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care about that, bro.
That's a shame. He watched it. Shit was so long. It was like a movie was on that bitch. That's what he was watching. You know what? Get back to the Giannis talk. I don't care about basketball. Let's get back to the God.
AD better. I just want to put that out there. I'm saying it. All playoffs until the Lakers win a championship.
Most I give you is defense. Most I give you is defense.
I mean, Giannis is a more productive offensive player, but I still think AD has more tools to use offensively than Giannis.
Hell no.
I don't think you've ever made that comment about
I'm
having
gonna say
tools.
what?
I don't think you've ever made a tool comment in your life until now.
What? Hey man, I've been around a lot of basketball talkers. Been around a lot of basketball talkers lately.
Hey, I've seen those player choice live streams. Yeah, they talk about ball for
Yeah, they talk about ball for real. You
they
gotta
get to
back
the meat
in-
and potatoes, bro.
I had to get back in that
You
locker
have
room
to
bag.
try. You have to try.
have
You
to
can't.
try.
You can't get off the troll tricks, bro.
Yeah,
You can't get them up, bro.
The troll takes are not gonna work no more. So I gotta really get the bag. But no, realistically, I feel like AD has more offensive tools. Giannis is just more productive. And if you're saying nah, what offensive tools does AD
I don't
does
think
Giannis
anybody-
have? No, not you, Omar. I'm talking about Sage because Sage keeps saying no.
No,
So
you're
what
not gonna
offensive
push
tools
this
does
on me.
Giannis
Like,
have?
I'll even let you have this idea that bro got a copper, like bro got a bronze sword in Minecraft with the bronze big ass and the bronze axe. That nigga, Giannis got the diamond pick. All right, that nigga Giannis when he
has
dribble
no
drives
posting.
and he has.
He has no post.
He's a clear better playmaker than Anthony Davis. Clear.
That is fine.
Not
When I say offensive, I'm sorry. Let me
That's
preface my statement. Scoring. I'm
Oh,
talking
now
about
it's
scoring.
just scoring.
No.
Now
That's what I meant.
Okay.
AD is his bag is deeper in terms of scoring, but Giannis is more productive. That's what I meant because I kept saying productive. So obviously, I'm not talking about the playmaking. I do know Giannis is a better playmaker.
The reason why I was making that face, then
You think right now that's still the case?
I'll
Yes,
even
right
agree
now, that's
with
the
you.
case.
I'll even agree with you there. The thing that I would then say is what? Okay, like shrug shoulders. Like that motherfucker Giannis is infinitely more productive. Like if Zion, we can't use as an example, bro. Get in the fucking game. But in general, if Giannis has just been more consistent, healthier, and he's better when he does what he does, okay, it is what it is. Can't stop the shit.
Can I ask a question? I do want to ask about CJ Stroud because I didn't think. Well, never mind. You know, I don't think. What I do want to ask though, I saw this tweet, and I don't know if y'all discussed this yet. It says Suns no longer have the most embarrassing playoff loss of the 2020s. Just a refresh. Yeah, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it
at all.
But just to address, there are some other ones that apparently we're forgetting. The Clippers loss to the Nuggets, in 2020 is in there. This one from last night, and then the Suns. Those are only three that people kept mentioning. Do y'all think that this is the worst loss of the 2020s?
No,
not even close.
No. Were the Clippers up in that series when they lost? They weren't up, were they at all? Were they?
The Clippers,
they
blew a 3-1 lead.
They were, yeah, because the Nuggets were the 3-1 kids. They did it twice.
So then that one might be that one is the worst. As a Laker fan, that one by far is the worst. Because
do you think blowing a 3-1 lead is worse than being beaten 5? In this fashion?
Yes,
definitely. Especially given the context that the West is such a layup to the point where the media turned it into what it was, where essentially the second the Clippers got out, it was all about the bubble Mickey ring. But if it was Lakers Clippers, everything would have been valid regardless of who won. So that's how locked motherfuckers were on. Okay, it's clearly the Lakers and Clippers. The Bucks were to a similar standard. I'd argue a little bit of a lesser one because a lot of people had Boston, a lot of people had Heat, and a lot of people had Philly. So.
And I will say this one has even though we're giving them a lot of shit, Giannis did miss games or a game. I forget how many games. Giannis didn't miss a game or whatever, but they won. But I will say
I'd still lean towards the Phoenix.
Let me give some more.
Phoenix game 7 is awful.
They were up as well, and them niggas was talking crazy. So that Phoenix one is up there too. I can't say this one up there.
Let me give some more real quick. Clippers 2020 versus Nuggets, Bucks 2020 versus Heat, Bucks this year. 76ers 2021 versus the Hawks is another one, and then the Mavs. I'm not gonna lie, maybe just because I watched the whole shit. At some point, I think I was in Discord watching the game, the Mavs game, and we were in there hype talking shit. And at some point, like in the second quarter, it was like, this is embarrassing. Like this, I feel bad. Because why is Chris Paul not taking shots? Like I just felt bad at some point.
Are we talking about just one game or like a whole series?
Either way.
Okay.
Either
way, I'm still leaning towards that Suns game.
I was just depending on which whenever you feel. I really remember sitting there vividly like, yeah, nigga, yeah, Luke, especially when he was backing down Aiden, and then like in the second quarter, I was like, why
are we donkey fucking y'all?
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun until you look at the score and it's like 90-12. And you're like, God.
Yeah, it like we're down.
Chris Paul cut it down to 50. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
God,
they beat the holy hell out of them.
Why won't that nigga take a shot? Honestly, I swear to God, I start switching sides. I was like, I get the switch, Chris Paul. Yeah, all right. No, don't pass. Just
You got it, bro. You got it. Shoot it, bro. You got it. Come on.
Three, man.
Booker
I
for
believe in you. I
three.
believe in you.
All right, okay, yeah, and Luka came down. Oh, then in like the third quarter, was it Brunson or Dinwiddie started getting off? I was like, all right, these guys,
This shit's over.
we can
Shout out
cut
to
this
Jalen
though,
Brunson,
like
bro.
just a couple threes, some
Shout out
stops.
Jalen Brunson for real.
I don't know where we're at. Super chats.
We
I
can.
think we
Yeah.
read. I mean, are we not
Got a
done?
couple.
You show me where you at. This the birthday man, huh? How does it feel? You got some head today?
It's a work day, bro.
It's a work day.
You can't get head on a work day.
Nah, I've literally been online like the whole day, bro. Like
Hey,
me and Sage recorded my stream straight to this.
Work day. I just
hey,
did it.
so hey, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. At first, I ain't get the whole. Hey, I'm online until 5 o'clock lifestyle. Now, I get it. I completely get it. Hey, listen, I am you niggas until about 5:30, 6 o'clock, and
I'm
then
telling you, bro.
I'm out of here. I'm not in Discord.
I'll be
I'm not on Spaces. I'm a family man
Yeah,
at that
man.
point.
I'll be
Yeah.
blunt, bro. I'll plug the EP here, Souls, man. I was telling motherfuckers, bro, that shit hit me like a tank. I get like the Y9 Discord allegations, bro. I'm trying, bro. Like this shit should be kicking my ass, bro. It'd be 6. I'd be like, do I want to take this nap? Or do I want to like hop in Discord and then like, nigga, I'm
Sage don't
gone,
care
bro.
about y'all. Sage don't care about y'all, man. Sage
Gone,
don't
bro.
care
I
about
do want to.
Come on,
ask,
bro.
since we're talking about, I do want to ask a question about that. But do you want to log off real quick to get some head?
No, I'm good, bro.
He's gonna
We
get
saved
head at the resort.
we saved the weekend. We saved the weekend for all that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. She bought us 2 nights at a hotel, and she bought me some Tatums, man. Shout out to my girl, man.
You want head
Queen
once?
souls, Queen souls.
Never mind.
No,